Welcome back to Logan Lightning TV. I'm Ryan Patton here with Under-16s head coach Barry Ross. Baz, away at Peninsula last weekend, tough 2-1 win with 2 send-offs. What do you think of the game, mate?
Mate, very difficult game to assess. There was a lot of stoppages throughout the course of the game. The refereeing was probably average at best. So with that many stoppages, it's too difficult to assess our performance. As a coach, the one thing we always look for is a positive, and the positive was we got away with a win. We found a way to win in some difficult circumstances, being 2-1 down, being 2 men down, and 1-0 down at the time. So yeah.
Yep. Going into the game this weekend away at Albany Creek on Friday night, 2 suspensions. How's the squad going to cope? Have you got enough depth, or are you going to have to go to the under-15s for a few players?
Yeah, we used young Braden from the 15s last week. We'll use him again this week. He'll actually start for us tomorrow night. But the depth of our side is pretty strong. We've got a couple of players coming back from some time off over the school holidays, and we'll just cope with the suspensions as is.
Yep. Baz, as you know as well, club playing replica jerseys are available on sale at the moment. If you could choose any player in the club to get the number on the back of the jersey, who would it be and why?
Mate, that's a difficult question. A lot of people deserve, I suppose, the exposure, but I'll stick with a good mate of mine and club captain, Anno, just purely because of his attitude and the way he approaches both training and games, and the way he looks after this club and the way he promotes this club, so I'll stick with Anno.
Yep. Here we are back with Under-18s assistant coach Pete Bannon. Pete, tough 3-2 away win at Peninsula on the weekend. What do you think of the game, mate?
Yeah, you're right, it's a tough game. We won ugly, to be honest, and we're happy to take the 3 points.
Yep. Going into another away trip this weekend against Albany Creek on Friday night, how's the boys prepared during the week?
Well, they've trained well this week, so we hope to see that performance on the park.
And how's the squad looking going into the game? Have you got many injuries, or most of the players available?
No, everybody's available, assuming they don't get lost on the way.
Here we are with Tiarne Petterwood, the Women's Brisbane Premier League captain. Tiarne, tough 2-1 loss at home to East on the weekend. What do you think of the game?
It was a bit ordinary. I believe we could have played better, especially at a home game. I believe the work rate was there, which is the main thing that we're going to take out of the game. We just got to try for the win tomorrow night. Hopefully get the season back on track.
Disappointingly, that's 2 losses in a row. Going into South, what can we the girls do differently to make sure we get the 3 points?
I think just working on the things that we've been working on at training and putting them into the game. A few of the girls came from South last year, so it's going to be a bit of an interesting game. So we'll see how we go.
Yep. As you know, replica jerseys have gone on sale recently. Out of all the boys and the girls in the club, can you tell me which player's number you'd get on the back and why?
I don't know.
I'm number 24.
I'm number 24, Ryan.
Thank you. Here we are with Brisbane Women's Premier League coach Jimmy Hodsdon. Jimmy, tough 2-1 loss at home against East on the weekend. What do you think?
Well, I thought it was probably one of the slowest games we played all year. I thought both teams really just slowed the ball down and just slowly knocked it around on the pitch. And I thought if we played our tempo, we would have won that game easily. Obviously, we're a bit off pace that game. Hopefully, we've worked on that at training this week, and we can move on to South this weekend.
As you know, South this weekend is going to be another tough test away. Got a few girls who we've got from South this season. How do you think they'll go?
Well, it should be interesting. At least they know the ground. Should be a good game. Obviously, we're expecting 3 points to get our season back on track, and we'll hopefully play well.
Yep. As you know, replica jerseys have gone on sale recently. If you could give us any player in the club, name and number on the back, can you tell us who it would be and why?
I'd get number 8. It's just because it was my number.
Yep. Here we are with Ryan Stuart, the Brisbane Premier League reserve grade captain. Sturdy. Tough game on the weekend against Peninsula, 3-1 loss. What do you think of the game?
It was a really disappointing result. We went ahead early 1-0 and we didn't start that great, but we got up 1-0 and I thought that would probably be the turning point, that we probably control the game from there, and then we conceded a very soft goal, which, you know, sometimes that happens in football and you get judged by reaction, and we didn't react well. We came out in the second half, and we've been fitter than most teams we've played this year. In the second half we've usually dominated, but don't know, just went off the ball in the second half, missed a few clear-cut chances and then conceded 2 soft goals, one of them a penalty, and it was really disappointing. And the message from the coaching staff after the game was quite firm about how they felt about the performance.
Yep. As you know, more wasted chances in front of goals. Have the boys been working on that this week to make sure that we're not wasting the chances?
Yeah, it's encouraging that we're getting such good chances in front of goal, and disappointing at the same time that we haven't been converting them. We've done a lot of work on attacking runs during the week, a lot of work on composure in front of goal and positioning when the ball's coming into the box and those sorts of things. So we're just waiting until we really put in a good performance across the pitch, and when we do that, I think we're going to have a great result, and there's no reason why that can't happen this weekend.
Yeah. As you know, recently, replica jerseys have gone on sale. Out of all the players in the club, can you tell me which player's number and name you'd get on the back of the jersey and why?
Who would I get on the back of my jersey? I get Nick Kristock, fellow centre-back, number 5.
Can you give us a reason as to why?
Because he's awesome.
Cool. Here we are back with Nick Croyden, the head coach for the first team. Nick, 2 games since we last spoke. First one away at Peninsula and the most recent one at home against East. Can you give us a reflection on the one against Peninsula first?
Yeah, pair away. We were hoping to get maximum points out there. 2-2 draw away from home, so certainly kept us undefeated. They played a different style of football and made it hard for us, made the job difficult most of the night. So it's certainly good to walk away, but I think some key refereeing decisions made the game difficult. We've got footage of both of their goals that clearly shows that they were wrong decisions, the free kick and the penalty. So when you look on that, it does make it disappointing to walk away with a draw when both their goals come from poor refereeing decisions. But in saying that, we were our worst enemy and had enough chances to win the game ourselves.
So a short turnaround going into the East game at home, a positive 3-0 win. Can you give us a reflection of that one?
Yeah, last night was tough. It was a different sort of game from the Saturday. We got East while they were probably on a bit of a downer after getting beat on the weekend. So it was a good opportunity to play them. The game started off really slow. For the first 10 minutes, it was just sort of very slow speed. The tempo was slow, and then the injury to their player stopped the game for a good 40 minutes, which then we had to all re-warm up again and refocus. And you never want to see a player get injured like that. It was unfortunate. It was nothing we did. He tried to tackle one of our players and he got injured in the process. So I wish him well moving forward. We were good and scored 2 quick goals, which sort of changed the game after not really being in the contest. And then the second half we come out and enjoyed a little bit of the ball early on, and then after that we really just had to defend well, scramble well, organise well, and I think we did that. We scored a third on the break and finished the game off 3-0, and it was a great defensive performance from all involved.
So in the last week, 5 goals for and only 2 against. That's got to be positive moving forward.
Well, I haven't conceded a goal in open play. Like I said earlier, both the goals we conceded was a penalty and a free kick, really. So, that's very pleasing. I pride myself on our defence. The team prides themselves on their defence. And while that's strong, we're a possibility of doing good things this year.
As you know, replica jerseys have gone on sale recently. Out of all the players in the club, can you tell me which player's number and name on the back of the jersey you'd get and why?
What player I would get? You probably put me on the spot there. I'd probably have to get club captain Anthony Rudkin, number 19. I have to admit one of my sons has number 19 on his jersey, and my other son has number 9, Migueli's jersey. So I've bought 2, and 9 and 19 is what I've got.